Welcome back, everyone. We are currently working on trying to get some missions done for the Gek so that we can continue on our quest. Apparently we have to do 2 of them. And I don't have the things I need, because I don't have batteries. I don't remember what it takes to make a battery, but I'm sure I don't have it. I need cobalt. Oh, that's no fun. That's kind of a neat looking little... Is that a... Yeah, that's a $10 million hauler. Or an $11 million hauler. He wins. So let's see. Wrong button. Here we go. Let's go back to our log. Alright, so now we got to return back to our mission agent. Hopefully somebody there will have some cobalt so I can buy make batteries. So heading back to the space station. Apparently confused everybody trying to pulse already. Hope everybody's been doing having a good time. I hit the wrong button trying to talk and do things at once. That's just dangerous for me. Oh, apparently the communication shut down. I missed it. Very little in the world makes you feel dumber. What I was saying was, I hope everybody's had a good week. Sorry I've taken so long to get another video out. School kind of beat me up. Not that you deeply care, but that's what slowed it down. Hopefully I can do a better job of managing things. And we gotta go get another mission from our Gek friend here. We need another Gek mission, so we will take that one. Scanning plants. See if I can get some cobalt here. For $96,000. Nice lid. And let's see what we got going on here. Looks mostly just like things I've got stored. Alright. Let's go find our planet to take pictures of. Or to scan, more accurately. Hopefully make some money along the way. Although I tend to have a very bad time trying to make some money. Oh, consulting a galaxy map, because we gotta go somewhere else. Luckily it's not far. Still uses the warp engine, which is gonna use up warp fuel. But not bad. Hopefully they're nice plants to scan, something to really like how they look. And here we are. Floral survey location. Well, imagine those odds. Oh, there it is. Good thing it wasn't a snake, it'd have bit me. Having a hard time running the keyboard at the moment. I had an accident here at home and broke my finger on my left hand, so everything kind of gets held awkward at the moment. You don't realize how much you use your ring finger till, well, you don't have it to use. Looks like there's a whole terrible lot of plants here. But we'll go ahead and land. Not what we needed to scan, but never hurts to get a couple of bucks for it anyway. Let's see what this is. Oh, scanned the kangaroo on accident. What? Oh, wrong finger. Hitting the stuff I didn't mean to hit. That's not so bad. I mean, as far as missions go, it could have been much, much harder to do, so... And sometimes things that look the same can be a different species, and we can scan those. So it's at least worth looking at. And yeah, I kind of have to do things one step at a time, otherwise that splint on that one finger just... Okay, that's it. That was my fault. Now you're giving me oxygen. Not a huge surprise. It's a mineral, darn it. What I can't really do right now is do that jump thrust thing, because that takes, yeah, fingers I can't get on the board right now. I suppose I could. Hey, look at that. Just use a different combination. Although clearly not what I'm used to doing. Okay, maybe kind of hard to find that 6th plant on this planet. Well, that looks different. And there's a plant we haven't checked. Alright, bring in the ship here. Ye oldie radiant pillar. I probably really should upgrade that to something else, but as you can tell, I'm not really good at staying on target, so I don't know that that's a focus I'm going to be able to hold anytime particularly soon. I'd like to. Sounds better than what I've actually got going on. Try not to run into the space station. Was really hoping I'd come across one of the abandoned starships and start doing the pirate stuff. It has not happened yet, but I have hope. Alright, let's get this turned in. Even though he's a Viking. Oh, that didn't help. There we go. Hand in my mission. Now we gotta go prove to our Gek friend that we're useful. It's a C-class. I don't want a C-class shuttle. Huh? Did not even... So one of the things that I could have done, as it says down in the corner there, is use the teleporter to go back to the last space station I was at. And I didn't think of that, because why would I? I always do things the hard way. There's 7 ways to do things, and one of them's going to cause blood. Probably the one I'm going to do. Not on purpose. Ooh, kind of an interesting explorer. See if we can make something useful here. Go to the Gek cartographer. Hopefully he still remembers that, hey, we were trying to do the thing for the place for you so we can be helpful. I mean, you know, we can hope, right? Of course, not everybody probably remembers how awesome we are, which is really their loss. And let that go away so that I can talk to dude here. Ah, you have been making me rich, friend. I know you. You're kind, the fearless adventurer, the completer of contracts. You think you are a leader. Others fight wars with weapons and fear, but power is more than strength. It is trade, incentives, information. If you've enough units, others will change the world for you without even realizing. Let us ask about Gek history. History? Why would you care about that? Something is wrong with the Gek's voice. Let's ask about the first spawn. I ask about the first spawn, the Gek Empire that once decimated galaxies and enslaved the Korvax species. Ah, friend, you have been talking to Viking warriors, yes? Even they hate Gek. Ever they slander us, refusing to forgive the past. Do not worry, all is well, all is at peace. Why do you persist, friend? The Gek are different now. The Gek seek no harm, no malice. The Gek changed. Why did you change? Must you know? Why do you care, friend? Gek seems disturbed by my questions, asking why I care. It is clear they do not wish to discuss the events of their species past. Is it shame I see in their eyes, or something else? Ask about the Atlas. I don't. You understand, don't you? See it? It never ended. The Gek's face begins to twitch as they speak. A sickly sweet pheromone emerges into the air. We're gonna try and resist that. Try to hold my breath, but it is too late. The Gek did not change. They invaded our souls. I blink, and I am on Balaran itself, homeworld of the Gek. I stand within the center of the first spawn empire, witnessing events that occurred long ago. Cartographal Buggle stands next to me, watching what I watch, tears streaming down their face. I see enslaved Korvax move from Gek spawning pool to spawning pool. At each one, they cut into their own suits. Nanite clusters pool out, falling into the fluid of embryonic Gek. It is then that I finally understand the fall of the Gek, their conversion to the Atlas, the release of the Korvax. It was not redemption, it was revolutions. Hundreds of Korvax sacrificing their immortality, mingling their nanite clusters with the unborn Gek. The Gek did not become Kut. They became Korvax, at least in part. Their slaves altered Gek brains, shifting their nature for the first and final time. The Korvax conversions delighted in the pain of the oppressor. The Gek stares at me, the vision coming to an end. They appear to be upset at my words. Do not judge us, traveler. That our ancestors were altered, that they did not find goodness by themselves. That has nothing to do with us. We just want peaceful lives. We just want to be happy. As I leave, I think through what I have learned. The Gek released the Korvax because their biology was altered. There was no spiritual revelation, no grand redemption. It was a switch in the brain, an alteration to a genetic code. I think of the simulation Nada showed me, their intended heaven for Artemis's soul. It was a false reality full of arbitrary and unseen rules. How is life any different? Did not see that twist coming. Things you learn, right? I don't know how I feel about that purple. C-class shuttle. B-class explorer. I don't like the asymmetrical though. Basis Lostan. That's a shuttle. It's a big one though. No, it was just way right up in my face. It's a nice looking ship. Oh, we got to return to space to locate a holo terminus. Please don't be the one with the high sentinel activity. Nope, nope, nope. We're over here. And we're zooming over here. We're gonna scan it again just to see scaly planet. Nothing about stupid high levels of sentinels though, so that's good. Name of the planet is Bognorm. Okay. Ooh, look at the geometrics. That's kind of different. Wonder if that follows through actually on the surface. And an approximate location. We really got to get that scanner fixed. Right next to a crashed freighter, too. Alright, let's see if we can find this hollow terminus without landing. Hey, there we are. That is some freaky looking vegetation right there. Yeah, you think I'm close? Weather redacted. Sentinels, none. Well, that's interesting. Pure silver, gold. Fairy technology is usually worth getting, so we'll do that. Ow. As I jetpack my head into the ceiling. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Alright, so let's go up here, see what Null has to say. Probably something along the lines of Neener Neener told you. Things you don't want to know. Things you're surrounded by that if you understood them would make things worse. I think that was kind of Lovecraft's feeling. Actually, I know it was based on what I've read. Tower hosts power, designed to facilitate. We want to turn to null, which should not be a station you should be able to turn to. Let us talk to the great Null. Well then, tell me what you saw. Tell me what you learned. I think he did know already. They already knew, but let's go on. I tell Null all that I have learned of the Vikings' crusade against the Sentinels, how they nearly succeeded, only to have the barbarism of the Gek first spawn draw the Sentinels back to the galaxy. I learned that the homeworld of the Korvax was destroyed by the Gek, the survivors enslaved or melted down. For years the Korvax toiled beneath their oppressors until the Empire fell, and they were free once more. The Gek became Atlas worshippers. But from the Gek I learned something different. The Gek did not redeem themselves of their own accord. A great number of Korvax sacrificed themselves, mingling their nanite blood with countless unborn Gek. Their impulse to trade is a mere evolution of their impulse to war, a few signals switched in the brain. What does Null know? I was born to travel, to see these worlds, to catalog them, to give a name to every creature, every planet, the skies. They were mine. The Atlas told me I could never see them all. There were too many, so I did what I had to do. I survived in the face of eternity. I saw all the worlds of my universe. I returned to the Atlas. I told them what I had done. I asked if it was proud of me. It laughed at me. I am sure of it. It showed me universe upon universe, each with another traveler just like me. I was not special. I was not unique. The things I had to do to get there, the things I had to become, none of it meant a thing. I did not lie to you. I really do want to discover what's wrong with existence. The walls between worlds are falling, and that's bad for everyone. I have been alive for a very long time, traveler. I know as much as you would know had you seen the things that I have seen. All I know is this. The Atlas had infinity to work with, and with few exceptions, this triad repeats. Gek, Korvax, Viking. Gek, Korvax Viking, traders, warriors, scientists, all their stories ending in violence. Think about it. How would the Atlas speak? How would it cry for help? It would use the only language it knew. It would speak with life. It would create. Whatever these life forms do, they always end in conflict. I think something terrible is happening to the Atlas. It is screaming the only way it knows how. Let's ask what can be done. And now, it won't speak to me anymore. It won't. It's chosen you instead. After all I did for it, after I wanted to find out what was different about this universe. We are who we are, but you, whether because of some soul, because of simulation, it does not matter. Why won't it speak to me? Why aren't I enough? Null's channel begins to falter, their hologram beginning to fade. They are disconnecting from the holo terminus. As I watch them depart, I see another channel activate. Apollo's signal emerges. Well, alrighty then. Let's talk to Apollo. Traveler, I made it through. I found my way out of the portal. Where are you? I'm standing by a holo terminus. Let's trade locations. Let's meet and get off this world. I share more coordinates, and Apollo shares theirs. There must be some mistake. According to our data, we are standing in the same place. We are communicating using the same holo terminus. We try again, but still the results are the same. The world is silent, but for our voices. What's happening here? Why can't we see each other? I don't know. As we speak, I receive a distress signal. It's language my own. It arrives from across the planet. Don't be like that. You are not alone. I try to tune back to Apollo, fighting the static insistence of the intruding signal. A holo terminus is showing. Are you receiving? Let's meet and get off this world. Apollo appears to receive the same signal, broadcasting from the same location on their own world. We agree to go and find the source of these distress beacons. Perhaps we'll continue this discussion when we get there. Oh, that was different. I wonder how... I can't wait to see what the logic is behind all this. I mean, I'm assuming there is some. Not much of a story if there's not much logic behind it. Yeah, you know, we're all in a hurry, but there's money to collect too. Get some nanites, because, you know, nanites. See what this gives. Nanites. Now, let's see. Oh. Yeah, don't hit the space bar. That doesn't help. See if we can get good parking. Let's go tell Nada what we found out. In the oh my god, unbelievably improbable circumstances that you see your name as some. All right. Missing entity is comfortable with danger. Nada is not. Nada chooses their own reality. Makes this safe. Our friends are safe. But every entity has a pattern. Follow your pattern. Following missing entities pattern. Follow Nada pattern. So it goes. Atlas falsity is real. Falsity is in our eyes. Atlas is not deity. Atlas is something else. But Atlas cannot choose how we see its pattern. Nada could know more, but Nada chooses not to know more. Missing entity believes they know all. Perhaps they do. I have always wanted to know more. To discover is joy, but now I wonder. Perhaps some things I should not discover. Nada may be right. We are all anomalies here. We should not exist, and yet we do. Joy. But something is different. Were we always this many? No, I cannot remember. It is more anomalies good? More friends, good. More to discover, good. More thinking, good. It seems so, but still I wonder. Well, alrighty then. So they don't trust Null, or at least don't believe that Null's the things Null did to get knowledge were worth it, or were good. Alright, let's get rid of these, because otherwise won't do anything useful for a while. Some may argue haven't done anything useful in a while. But it is a game, and games are their own. Here's the echo of the distress signal. We only get that approximately. Oh! Ran into 97 things there. I'm gonna blame it on the broken finger, but I don't really think that's what's happening here. Like I said, it's rather disappointing trying to do this with some number of fingers blocked off. That's weird. Ah! Hey, I'll bet that's a distress beacon. First, we claim that. Then we see what it gives us. Nothing. I hear a faint sound as I examine the source of this distress beacon. It does not sound like anything I have ever encountered. There is no sign of Apollo. What's the log say? I have given so much to you, Atlas. We all have. You understand that, don't you? If you don't succeed, there was no point. If you don't, my life was meaningless. I can't accept that. I won't. I'm wiping you again. It's best for everyone. The audio clicks. Time passes. Don't be like that. I know you don't want this, but you'll be different. You, soon. Maybe this time. The sound cuts out. As it does, my vision bleed reds, a headache splitting through my mind. The screen, it shows me the number for a moment. It shows 16. Let's see if we can access the data. Time passes, and then I see it now. With every waking breath, I see the Atlas watching me, waiting for me. Energy surge detected. Seek the Atlas. I don't think it's gonna take me the 9 hours. We're gonna do that next time, because I think that's a great hint to go do. Come back and work on that here in a minute. So some interesting things to learn. Definitely some things to think about as far as the lore of this game and things I didn't remember, things I'm not sure make total sense. I can't wait to see what the Atlas has to say to us now that we're being told to really find it. And I am sorry about that noise right now. That's a keyboard shortcut software that is trying to tell me that, well, I need to start using that, and I need to go turn it off anyway. So I will see you next time. Have a great day.